It was meant to be wheat, and it is laying down on all these roofs. It was meant to be wheat, fully prepared, fully grown wheat, and it was their livelihood. They also sell, and also they spend the whole year. As they observed that the water level is rising, so before the time, they uprooted all of them and sacked them in bundles and stored here to dry up, so that at least they can use it for the fodder of their remaining cattle.
बस सेम हम लोग भी है अपनी हालात अपनी वो सब परेशानी वो खाना पीना तो भूल गए बस हम क्या करें क्या नहीं करें पता ही नहीं चलता हमारा जो बदत गया है वो भी गया वहाँ पे जाके हम अपना मतलब सब कुछ गया माल में
We are here with Mr. Murad Shah. He is inhabitant of this area. This field we are standing right now, it is his property, and this one the last field piece of land he has that is still out of the water, but very soon it is also going to be merged in the water. He is expert in glaciers, as he has been doing research in glaciology here and facilitated many departments here, and he is also expert of this the whole trauma. He's authority on this, we can say it. So thank you, Mr. Murad. Please, in your words, what do you feel? What is this tumult all about? Please.
Thank you. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. I am Murad Shah from this village, and I'm working from the very first day, from 4th January when the disaster was happened at Atta'abad side, and the lake became famous with the Atta'abad lake, with the name of Atta'abad lake. I was working from the very first day with the different departments in the air operation, in boat operation, and nowadays I am working with the R&R, with the reconstruction and rehabilitation project. We are working on that paperwork. We are trying to submit with some offices. At the very first day, as I told you, that we have requested to government of Pakistan that it's becoming very crucial situation. So we have need to keen interest to think about very deeply about the situation. So now we have need to think about the short term, long term, and medium term. So the results. So we have need to make a planning. So as I told you that very from first day, I requested from different institutions and highly authorities of the governments to think deeply about the situation. Now, the situation is very crucial, as I told to you, that that water is inflow in this river is 2,000. According to the government official, 27,000 cubic. But the actual question is, it is not 27,000 cubic. It is 40,000 cubic. And nowadays, at the moment, the time inflow is 8,000 and the outflow is 5,310 cubic. So we have need to think about this when the glacier melting will be at the peak season. So the glacier inflow will be 40,000. So what will be the situation? You can see the red line about the red zone. I mean, so now there is more than the 80 houses in Gulmit and more than 145 houses in Shishkat are under the water. I am telling about you the single houses, not about the structure. The structure is cutted shade and houses more than what I told to you. That's more than the construction about the area. So that's not with the village. The second, the Tehsil headquarters. So they covered the 3 area mahallas, which we call 3 mahallas. That's Plight, that's Mangshi and the Goz. That's covered the area and mostly the business center, which I am the witness of this. The early from 33 years before the first shop when they construct in the market. Now there is more than 230 shops, but in the list there is 120. We have need to think about this. But the main thing we have need to think about it, the trauma situation. What is the trauma situation? We have need to think about that. So after that, the trauma situation, we have the problem of cash crop. The potato, only the potato was the cash crop. So we can't understand now how we can teach our kids, our relating the Gojal Valley, Upper Hunza's problem. 1,000, there was more than 1,000 shopkeepers in the area, but directly and indirectly 16,000 people has jobless from different fields, from shopkeepers, from China border trade, and from the potato land, and from different shops. So we have to think seriously. Now it will take time. After 1 year, what will happen there? So we have need to think deeply about that. That's the question for the Pakistani community, especially the area, the Gilgit-Baltistan government, the government of Pakistan, and the international community. So we would like to request the NGOs, and especially the government, for the NOC and for the NGOs, and for the international community to help us for the rehabilitation and the reconstruction. Yesterday I saw somewhere at the TV, they was telling that it's not very long, 12 or more than 12 kilometers. No, exactly, that's 32 kilometers. I am telling you the scientific calculation, 32 kilometers, and 45 crore cubic water is in this lake, North Lake.
He is the owner of this hotel on which roof we are standing now, and I want to ask him. First of all, I want to tell about the hotel that it is on just on the Karakoram highway, just runs near the hotel, and I just want to ask him that what are the results he is, or what are the problems he is facing due to this water bomb. What happened, sir?
इस वक्त जो हमारा गाँव जो तकरीबन के शहर जिसकी वजह से वो हमारे जो पानी जो है हमारे अंदर दाखिल हो गया है, तो इस वजह से रोड बंद है, कोई मूवमेंट्स नहीं है, जिसकी वजह से जो हमारा लोगों का आना जाना और सड़क बंद होने की वजह से जहाँ जाए कोई इससे मुश्किल का रास्ता तो टोटली ख़त्म है। तो कश्मीर का जो सिलसिला था वो भी एक महीने से बंद है, तो हमारे जो टोटली
He is telling that after 10 days or 15 days, the whole water, his hotel will also be inaccessible due to the water in the courtyard or in the room. And right now there are only 3 people, his guests in the whole rooms, and one of them is me and 2 my fellows. And it's a sad story here that the whole hotel industry and the tourism and all the businesses whatsoever, cherries And sadly, we will never see this cherry again if the water already stands here. We will never see it again. You can say that whenever there is any landsliding, or whenever, as this is on the fault line of the earthquakes, it's also in the red zone, and frequent earthquakes happen here. So it is a constant, a permanent danger for Karakoram Highway. And in last year, the Karakoram Highway gave Pakistan 18 billion rupees revenue. This year, it will even not even 50%. Fast winds, very fast winds. You can see that we are standing, and the boat service, only the cargo boats can move taking a risk. The passenger boats